Hello and welcome back to another absurd Heroine video, and welcome to Theros. So this is my very first Theros deck. I just released today, super psyched to get started, and here's a little fun deck that I pulled together based on some things that really make me happy. So what makes me happy? Enchantments. I just love enchantments. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always liked enchantments, playing with enchantments, so when I saw some of these enchantment synergies that are coming out in Theros, I got like really excited, and this is one of the decks that I built. I've brewed like 13 different decks already, so I've got a lot of work to do, but this was one that kind of really spoke to me, and when I brewed it and put it together and just looked at it, I was like, oh man, I gotta play this. So here we are, and what is it specifically? Well, there's a couple of cards in here that will kind of tip you off, and one of those cards is Hateful Eidolon. So Hateful Eidolon, lifelink 1/2 for 1. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control that was attached to it. So just on that card alone, you might understand kind of what I'm going for here. Then of course we have a bunch of very low casting cost enchantments that can kill things. Dead White, Mojus's Favor. Good thing about Mojus's Favor is that 1, you can recur it because it has escape, and 2, you don't have to use this as removal. This can also be good for your own creatures. So it's kind of got dual aspects to it. So what is Mojus's Favor? If you haven't seen it yet, it's Theros card for 1 black mana, enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/-1, and then you can escape it for 2 and a black, exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. So pretty cool. Then we have Starfield Mystic, and if you've stuck around the channel at all, once again, you know I like Starfield Mystic. I've already made a deck. It was actually another Orzhov deck that I made before Ixalan and Dominaria rotated out of the set that I made with Starfield Mystic. But pretty good stuff. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Starfield Mystic. Very good. Then Mire's Grasp, -3/-3. Dawn Evangel. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Whenever a creature dies, if an aura you controlled was attached to it, return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. So that is Starfield Mystics. That is Hateful Eidolons. So it's just a good way of additional synergy. And also, this is a enchantment creature, right? So this is the cool thing that Theros has now, is enchantment creatures. So Starfield Mystic makes this cheaper because it's an enchantment, technically, which is great. We have Elspeth's Nightmare. So this is one of the new sagas. On turn 1, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Then the next turn, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards the card, and then exile target opponent's graveyard. So each of these steps is kind of important, right? So, well, obviously, but you can destroy target creature an opponent controls the power 2 or less. We can target more powerful things with this if we have like a Mire's Grasp or a Dead Weight on them. Yes, that makes it a little bit more difficult, but we can do it. It is an option. Ideally, you want to cast this on like turn 3 at least. I don't think we can cast it any earlier than that, but ideally you want to cast this on turn 3 so it's killing something that just has a power 2 or less. And then of course discarding their card, discarding a card from their hand, and then exiling target opponent's graveyard. So sometimes that's really important right now because there's lots of graveyard synergy that's bopping around at the moment. So let's see, we have Inevitable End is the next thing, and just for 2 mana and a black, enchant creature, and an enchanted creature has, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. So you just put this on the fattest creature that they have. They don't want to sacrifice. Oftentimes, it will just go on 1 creature that is out. That's been my kind of experience with this card. And then they sacrifice the creature that has this on it specifically. And then we get into some of the spicy stuff. So Archon of Sun's Grace. This is kind of the heart, maybe not the heart of the deck, but this is definitely the arms of the deck. Like this is the 1-2 punch of this deck. Archon of Sun's Grace for 2 colorless and 2 white mana. Flying lifelink, Pegasus creatures you control have lifelink, and then Constellation. Whenever you put an enchantment down, it creates a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token with flying. And that's like a lot of stuff. We have a lot of enchantments in here. Most of the cards that are in this deck are enchantments. The only thing that isn't is Starfield Mystic. That's it. And then other Archons. That's the only non-enchantment cards in this deck. So this thing gets turned on very easily in this deck. And then last but certainly not least, we have Erebos Bleak-Hearted. Now in this deck, we'll probably never get enough devotion to turn him into a creature, but he's good by himself. So indestructible, legendary enchantment creature for 3 mana and a black. As long as you have devotion black less than 5, it's not a creature. So it just kind of hangs out, which is fine because whenever another creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life, and if you do, draw a card. So that's great. You get value from your creatures dying. And then you can pay 1 and a black to sacrifice another creature, and target creature gets -2/-1 until end of turn. So you can sacrifice your creatures to kill other things. But the most important part of this is that it is an enchantment, and you can pay 2 life to draw a card whenever one of your creatures dies. And that is the deck, basically. So, dude, let's just go have some fun in Theros time. It's Theros time. Yeah. It's an interesting name, same cheese. So this is a bad hand, right? So we have 2 Erebos, the black hearts, but we can't cast it, and we have 2 Mire's Grasps. I don't think I want to keep this. Right, so we're looking for something very specific. We're looking for our early game, right? And we don't have any Scrylands. If we had a Scryland, then I might consider it, but I don't think we're gonna mull. Okay, this is way better. This is way better. So I guess we'll probably... Do we want to drop Elspeth's Nightmare or Inevitable End? We could probably drop a Plains, actually, too. If that's the way we wanted to go. Yeah, maybe we're gonna do that. We're gonna drop a Plains. And keep everything. Yes, we won't be able to cast Elspeth's Nightmare or Inevitable End if they kill our Starfield Mystic, and based on their card backs, there's a good chance that they'll be able to kill it. Alright, so we don't want another land. This deck has very low converted mana cost, like upper tier, right? So the highest thing that you can cast is Archon and Erebos, and those are both 4. So we don't need a lot of lands. We don't want to get flooded out. It's very important. So it looks like we're playing against another Orzhov deck. But it is Orzhov... Lifegain? Orzhov Lifegain Angels? This guy's going to be hard for us to kill, but some of the angels that this deck plays aren't hard to kill. Okay. So I think at this point, we play Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah, we don't want that. To kill Bishop of Wings. They can kill the Mystic here if they want to. That's going to be unfortunate, but it's not going to prevent this from being cast. Yeah. Oh, they want to kill the Nightmare. That's fine. They still lose their dude. And we get our +1/+1 counter, which is fine. I'm much happier with them killing Elspeth's Nightmare, honestly. Hey, it's Erebos. What's up? Everybody's favorite big black dude. Don't you just love, like, Erebos for 3? Strong. Okay, so they're not doing anything. I mean, I guess we'll just mow Jiss's favor and get in for 5. I don't really... Yeah, there's no reason not to, honestly. There's no reason not to. If they want to kill it, then that's fine. We're not, like... It's not 2 for 1-ing us. Yeah. That's fine. It's not 2 for 1-ing us because we get to draw a card, take action, and Mojus, we can always cast that again. So it's not a big deal, like, at all. Not a big deal, like, at all. That's 2 of their Mortifies, which I'm fine with. They are a creature-based deck. I can only imagine. So we can actually put Mojus's favor back on this Hateful Eidolon, which I think I'm gonna do. Just so that we can get in for 3. End turn. Teysa, sure. So now we can just kill Teysa. Actually, let's just Inevitable End her. No. Let's just kill her. We're not drawing a card from Hateful Eidolon doing it this way, but I think that's fine. We've got resources. And this will let us peek in their hand and see what's going on, and then get rid of stuff in their graveyard. I don't know if that matters. Oh, Kaya's Wrath, no. But we will pay that 2 life and draw a card from our Hateful Eidolon. Like, it's just... Oh, hey! Well, fancy that. I think I want to get rid of Liliana, yeah? I don't really know. What do we want to get rid of in this case? I guess Liliana. Okay. So let's see. That's fine for now. We'll pay 2 life for a Starfield Mystic. We can Mojus's Favor once again, which I think we will do. And get in for 5. And I don't have any problem just killing whatever angel they might make. Yeah, there we go. We did it. This deck just gets ahead super fast. Or just, maybe not even just super fast, it just gets ahead solidly sometimes. If it gets the draws, I mean, I suppose you could say that about every deck, but this one feels particularly good. All right, what do we have? Well, it's not the worst hand I've ever drawn. So I guess we can keep it. That's not like a very good review there of this hand, is it? It's not awful, but it's playable. There's stuff in here that we can play. Okay, a Boreal Grazer. Temur something. So we're looking for... Oh, okay, elementals. Temur elementals. Okay. I guess we'll just play out a Godless Shrine. We can Evangel next turn, then Arc on the turn after that. Casting things. I like the new owl. The new owl might be like my favorite pet. I like the fox. I like the fox a lot. But I like the owl. Yeah, the one downside is that this deck does not have Planeswalker removal. This deck does not have Planeswalker removal, other than the creatures themselves. So, that is unfortunate. Cavalier. Okay. Not dropping anything. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Why are these guys gray now? Maybe because they're going to be sacrificed at the end of turn? So they're kind of like smoky? Alright. So I think we're going to Sun's Grace here. We're going to lose some life, but I'm hoping to bring it back. Sure.
These little guys are great.
Okay. Only with those two? Okay. So a shock to the Archon, maybe? No. Okay. Not 100% sure on that one. But I am going to bring out a Sun's Grace. Archon of Sun's Grace, yep. And Mojus's Favor this guy. And kill her. Probably just deal 5 damage to an Arboreal Grazer, but you know. Whatever. It's fine. We're cool. We're good. We're at a good spot here. We can Myers grasp this. Let's see. No, that's not going to help. We need that, the inevitable end for this guy. The sacrifice one. That's too bad. That is unfortunate.
Oh, they're so cute.
Sure. I think we're just gonna take it. We might not want to take that much. But that's fine. Sure. Not gonna stop you. Not gonna stop me, I should say. Even better. Hateful Eidolon. Elspeth's Nightmare. Attack Chandra and attack them. Gain a shit ton of life. God, it's so good. It's just such a good card. Archon of Sun's Grace is just like dumb. Sorry, I thought my cat was beneath me. We did it, everybody. We did it. You cannot stop the Pegasi the Pegasi pals. The Pegasi phalanx. I don't know. That one doesn't really work, right? Because it's not the right sound. Yep, this is good. This is just fine. It would be nice if we had an Eidolon. Hateful Eidolon would be perfect, but can't have everything. Can't have everything. Alright, so blue, worrying about counter spells. What do we have here? What do we have here? Okay. We're fine. Got some rampy ramp. Risen Reef. Okay. So... Sure. So some more elementals. I think I'm gonna want a Sun's Grace here. And then we can inevitable end their Risen Reef. Or no, we'll just dead weight the Risen Reef. We can inevitable end that, I guess. Or that. That or that, or whatever. Sure. Okay, so this is just ramp. This is just typical ramp. That's all. Mojus's Favor. That's a good one. We'll keep it. We'll keep that one. Okay, so... I don't think we want to attack just yet. We're gonna see what they do. So probably sacrifice their Arboreal Grazer, right? Oh no, they're gonna sacrifice their Cavalier. Okay. To get their Agent of Treachery. Sure. And cast it right away, right? Stealing my Archon. Oh, a Nyx Bloom Ancient. Okay. Okay. Because why not? And they were able to cast both? How were they able to cast both? Oh, because this does 3 times. Yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, and they stole the Starfield Mystic. That's weird. Not quite sure I agree with that. I think we're just going to attack with everything. And we'll just create a little Pegasus army. So this will kill him next turn, unless they can do something about it. Okay. I still don't think that does anything. Because they can't kill anything and none of their stuff has reach. Right? And that's 5 plus 8? Yeah. Math. So we should be able to kill them next turn. I don't think there's any... a Hydrate Crisis for 1 billion, of course. Because why wouldn't they have a Hydrate Crisis for 1 billion? Yeah. Ah. Okay. This is so ridiculous. We're not probably winning this one, I don't think. If it wasn't for that Hydroid Crisis. But of course they drew a Hydroid Crisis. Ay. They had 2 cards left, a Nissa and a Hydroid Crisis. Feels bad. Feels bad. You know, if we had a Sky Tether, we would not win. We would not win, but we would be doing better, that's for sure. So let's see. I don't think we really want to do anything. There's not much we can do here. Sure. What, they're able to scry with only tapping 1 land? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's any way we can get rid of this Hydroid Crisis. Other than, like, putting an inevitable end on it. But then they have so many other things that they could just sacrifice. Maybe we just have them go through their entire deck. I mean, they're just gonna start attacking us soon, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. They are gonna just fire off Nissa here eventually. So we might want to just build up enough to kill her, which we can do not next turn. We need to do it this turn. So let's attack her with everything but the Archon. All the flying things but the Archon. Yep. Yep.
Do not underestimate my fortitude.
And kill the Grazer? To restock our Pegasuses. And then we can kill Nissa next turn. But we cannot kill them anytime soon. Especially not if they get another Hydroid Crisis. Not 100% sure why they're not attacking with more things, honestly. They could easily attack with these lands. And my Starfield Mystic. I don't see why they wouldn't. And the Nyx Bloom Agent. Okay, there's another blocker. Okay. What'd you get? Quasi-duplicate? For an Agent of Treachery? Or Cavalier of Thorns?
Behold nature's true power.
For nothing. They're not doing anything. Well, I do think I want to kill their Agent of Treachery, so they can't quasi-duplicate it. And then we'll just attack her, and then them. Wait. Yeah, that should do it. Not sure why they're not attacking with some of their stuff. Doesn't make 100% sense to me. We do have a lot of life. But we don't really have a way of getting rid of massive creatures, right? I don't think we have any hard removal in this deck. Other than Inevitable End. But even that's not really hard removal. That's going to take a while to kill this thing. Because they can just, like, I don't know. They can just sacrifice all of these creatures. It's not a big deal, right? They should be attacking. I don't, like... That's what I would do if I was them. I would attack. Okay. Now they're going to attack. So, 11... Gosh. Math. I'm pretty sure we're just dead, right? No Lux. Just kill us. End our misery. No, I don't think it kills us. Oh no, it does. Usually this goes away if we die. Alright, well that is Simic ramp nowadays. Fun times. Kind of ridiculous, but it was cool to see. I haven't actually seen Simic ramp there yet since Theros was released with the Nyx Bloom and all that stuff. So that's fun. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I wouldn't mind having a Hateful Idol on here and some more removal-based stuff, but this isn't the worst. I know, stellar review once again for a hand. But we have Starfield Mystic and we have a couple of Dawn Evangels, and some removal. So I think we're okay. I don't think we can put this one away. Alright. So Godless Shrine. Next turn, Starfield Mystic. Are we mono red? So next turn, Dawn Evangel. Godless Shrine tapped, Dawn Evangel. If this guy survives. A mono red player that's playing really slow. It's like my least favorite. My least favorite kind of player. And the cool thing is, if they kill our Starfield Mystic, we can just get it back with Dawn Evangel eventually. An Inevitable End. He's thinking about it. Okay, Bone Crusher Giant. Finally. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to bring out a Dawn Evangel. And hopefully they're going to bring out something that we can use to bring our Starfield Mystic back. Unless they're going to kill our Dawn Evangel. More removal. Removal.deck. Mono red without any creatures. Chandra Spitfire. Very well. So I guess we're just going to attack. If they want to block, they can. Then we can just dead weight. And if not, we'll just Inevitable End, I think. End turn. Now we get our Starfield Mystic back. And they have to get rid of their Chandra's Spitfire. Pretty good. Essentially a 2-for-1. Or a... yeah, 2-for-1. Because we get card advantage. They lose a dude. Cavalcade. There it is. There it be. Another one. Even better. Here we go. Hateful Eidolon. My hero. So I think we don't need to pay for this, but we'll bring out our Starfield Mystic and just deadweight the heck out of this thing. It doesn't even matter. We gain, get a +1/+1 counter. We get a draw a card from our Hateful Eidolon. Next turn we can deadweight whatever else 1/1 creature thing that they drop and hopefully just start getting in and attacking. Now if they drop their Bone Crusher Giant, that's another story, but maybe we'll draw another... oh, okay. That's a lot of damage if they want to come in with all of it. Looks like they do. So they're going to deal 6 damage to us, 7 damage to us. It's a pretty good turn. Not a bad turn. Not too shabby, but we do have life gain, which is nice, and our Hateful Eidolon. And we can draw another card if we want to deadweight this thing. I don't know if we want to deadweight it or not. We can just take another 3 next turn. Like I said, we do have life gain, so it's not that big of a deal. What we want is an Archon of Sun's Grace. There's a Spitfire. That Spitfire is a problem. But we can kill it with Mojus's Favor. Yeah. I think that's fine. So we're going to keep up our deadweight. We're going to keep our deadweight and our Mojus's Favor to put both of them on the Spitfire. And we get our Starfield Mystic all pumped up. And we draw 2 cards from the Hateful Eidolon. Hopefully they don't kill our Hateful Eidolon. That would make me sad. They probably will, actually, right? Because they want to... okay. That's too bad. And now they probably want to do the Chandra Spitfire, yep. And then next turn, if we let them attack with that, that's big. That's a big problem. So I think we just want to kill it. We just want to kill that. Like, right now. We can get our Hateful Eidolon back, which is nice. Do we want to cast it right away? Probably not, huh? We want to bring our Erebos out? No. We don't need to bring our Erebos out right now. But what we can do is bring out a Mojus's Favor on this guy. Getting rid of 2 of our cards in our graveyard to escape it, to kill that thing, to draw a card. And I think just kill them, right? The synergies are gorgeous in this deck. Feels really good. Feels solid. I don't know if this is going to be like a meta deck, but it really seems strong. Like, it's got its weaknesses, obviously. As you could see in the Simic ramp deck showed its weaknesses fairly well. But you can circumvent those weaknesses by putting in, like, real creature removal, right? Or even like a board wipe if you needed to. Like if you were playing 2 out of 3, you just put some board wipes on the side for stuff like that. Yeah, I suppose we can keep this. I don't think there's any reason not to. We got our Hateful Eidolon to draw some cards. Cauldron Familiar, okay. Hopefully they don't have a, do we want to kill that right now, actually? I think we do. I think we kill this before it can get a frickin' witch's... They can get a witch's oven out. Because that could be like turn 2 witch's oven. Okay, that's fine. If we draw a swamp, that would be great. We did. Yes. Perfect. So now we do Hateful Eidolon and another and a dead weight. They don't deal any damage because it's 0. Their power was 0. And we still draw a card, which is awesome. Feels good. Mayhem Devil, you're gonna die too. You are gonna die too. Dawn Evangel? Sure. Okay. Not bad. Not bad against Rakdos Sacrifice. Okay. Cauldron Familiar. And a Witch's Oven now. Okay. So now we have a bit of a problem. There's not much that we can do to get around this. So I think we do play Erebos and try to get them up to the devotion. Try to get the devotion up. So we're not going to attack. Because there's no point. Cauldron Familiar is just going to block and then they're going to sack it. So it's unfortunate that they got their little combo off. Now we just need to go wide, I guess. Wow, really? Interesting. And we do not have the land. That's unfortunate. I was not expecting them to do that. I was not expecting them to do that at all. Okay. Interesting. Do we want to try and kill it? I guess we do, huh? They want to block? Well, I guess, yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna pay 2 life to draw a card, and we're gonna draw a card from Hateful Eidolon. There we are, Archon of Sun's Grace. Perfect, that's what we needed. Mayhem Devil, sure. So we want to draw a land? We didn't. That's okay. We can Archon of Sun's Grace. Or just Mire's Grasp that thing. Wouldn't mind getting our Hateful Eidolon back, so maybe we just Dawn Evangel. No, I think we just bring out the Archon. I think we just bring out the Archon. If we had one more land, we could do the Dawn Evangel and then Mire's Grasp this thing. Sure. Sure. It's fine. Interesting that they would... Oh, okay. Yeah, at the end of their turn, sure. Oh, 2 Mayhem Devils. Okay. Now that's a problem. Because now they can kill our son, Archon, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll take that action. We did get a another land. Okay. This is still dangerously low. Mayhem Devils are a problem. Oh, a Dreadhorde Butcher. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna just block the Butcher. I think they could just kill me, right? 1 damage here, then 2, 3? Not yet. Close though. Oh, they don't even want to... Okay. Nah, we gotta decline that now. We do have to decline that now. Alright, so I think we... Hateful Eidolon. The unfortunate thing is... the inevitable end here, they can just sack one of their cats and deal damage to us. Oh no. I think we're back. Still at a bad position, but I think we're back. Okay. Our screen is glowing. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because we ran out of time. So hopefully they can't kill us straight out. Okay. So they're not dealing this damage to me directly, which is weird. So they can bring a cat out again? No, they shouldn't do that. Right. And they have no cards in hand. And they can't kill my Archon, so we might be okay here. We might be okay. Alright. Starfield Mystic. I think that's fine. But we're definitely gonna wanna Mojus' end this guy. We can get rid of these 2 enchantments. Or Mojus' favor, just so that we could get more life gain. And then start getting in. We're gonna inevitable end this Mayhem Devil. So they have to sacrifice their Cauldron Familiar, like, to that thing? Sure. Me? I don't think they can kill me still here, right? Okay. Okay. And they can't sacrifice it both ways, right? They can't sacrifice it to the oven and to the enchantment. Judith. Okay. Do I want to kill it? I don't think so. I like them having to sacrifice stuff. And we'll get rid of, yeah. We can draw a card with that. I think I'm okay to do that now. Okay. So let's Starfield Mystic. And we can Elspeth's Nightmare to get rid of Judith. Okay. Okay, I see. No. I guess we should have gotten rid of that Mayhem Devil, huh? That would suck if that was like the reason why we lost. Okay. All right. And I guess we'll just bring out an Erebos. Because why the heck not? Okay. Okay. So hopefully they didn't draw a creature, but they did, of course they did. Yep, doesn't matter. Alright, so... I guess we just Mojus's favor this guy? No. Sure. Actually. Maybe we Mojus favor our guy? No. No, no. So they sacrifice it to their oven. Or they don't. Okay. Ow. Forgot. Oh, now we're just dead. We're just dead now. Gosh. I forgot about that. I remembered it earlier in the game, in the video, but not at this moment. Okay, so I guess we just die if they draw a creature, right? I mean, if they draw one of their hasty dudes, if they draw any creature, we're dead. Right? If they draw any creature, we're dead. So we might as well just attack them as much as possible and hope that they don't draw a creature. Let's hope that they draw land. If they draw land, then we survive. If they don't draw land, then we die. Ah. Oh, that was such an intense game. That was an intense game. I am very happy that we won that. We misplayed once. I think we misplayed once. But other than that, that was pretty solid, honestly. That was pretty solid. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more wins. Yep, this is exactly what we want. Starfield Mystic, Archon, beautiful. Let's see what we got. Oh, mono black? Mono black devotion, maybe? Not quite sure. We won't know for sure for a little while. Okay, so Dimir at least. Not counter count. Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you want? Elspeth's Nightmare. Very interesting. Okay, so you are a reanimator, my guess is a reanimator. Always a scary deck. Reanimator. Okay, there goes my Archon. It makes me sad. I figured that they had it. The second one. So I feel like they would have gotten rid of the Archon first. That's 3 of their discoveries, right? It's a lot of discoveries. It's a lot of surveil. A lot of surveilling here. Alright, we do not want that. It's always funny when you see a ton of land in a deck that has like 21, 22 lands in it. Okay. So I guess we'll just Myers Grasp that. Get in for 3. Another one? Sure. So this guy's got some graveyard shenanigans going on. Man, we are just drawing lands. It's kind of unfortunate. But now they've got their Blood for Bones. Oh, they can't cast Blood for Bones because they don't have a creature. Bond of Revival. That works too. Sure. Drakaseth. I guess maybe they were waiting for us to... cast our, what is it? Inevitable End? Yeah, so that's it. We're just dead. Reanimator. Reanimator. It's good right now. It's not bad. And I usually play decks that are like horrible against Reanimator. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Turn 1 Hateful Eidolon. Turn 2 Starfield Mystic. Turn 3 either Inevitable End or Elspeth's Nightmare. Playing against some white. Mono white. These are cool lands. Ooh. Okay. Gotta bring out a Starfield Mystic though. But we will Elspeth's Nightmare that. Life gain. Mono white life gain? Maybe this is Devotion. This could be Devotion. I haven't actually played with Devotion yet. Yeah, definitely Devotion. For sure. Yeah, no blocks. Come at me, bro. Alright. So I think we'll... Elspeth's Nightmare. Our the Daxos. And then see what they got in their hand. Next turn, Inevitable End their Linden, unless we draw another white mana source. Want to attack? You do. You do want to attack. That's fine. Another Starfield Mystic. Huatli. Angelic Exaltation. Oh gosh. This is a bunch of garbage, huh? I think I'll take Donna Hope. It's the only one that's like kind of good. And I guess we'll just bring out another Starfield Mystic. Or just Inevitable End. Draw some cards. Oh, you know what? I could have done both. Oops. I could have cast a Starfield Mystic and Inevitable Ended. Oh well. Hushbringer. Okay. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. But we'll bring out Archon of Sun's Grace. And just attack. Now Hushbringer's gonna turn off... No, it's just creatures entering the battlefield. Don't cause abilities to trigger. Sure. So we'll just attack for a bunch. So I don't know. Sure. Sure. So we'll just Starfield Mystic, Myers Grasp the Hushbringer. Alright. Yeah, that feels good. Alright, well, yeah, so that is my deck. My first deck of the season. I don't know if this is going to be a meta deck. I would love it if it did actually turn into a meta deck. I think if you wanted to do that, it would have to have some like solid removal, like actual hard removal. So maybe remove like an Erebos or something and put in some hard removal. But man, this whole package just feels so good. I am having a blast playing this deck. So I hope you had a blast watching me play the deck. So yeah, so Theros meant a lot of new changes to the channel, or rather I've been doing some new things to the channel, new intros and new outros and all that jazz. So if you like what I've been doing here, please like and subscribe. And if you really enjoy my content, you can become a patron and support me and tell me that you like doing what I do. Buy me a beer. Like, that just is wonderful. That would be great. If not, also totally awesome. And I'll see you guys around in Theros. I've got so much stuff I want to do. So I'll see you guys around. All right, bye.